Hello, good afternoon and welcome. Welcome to Rangers Radio. Join the Champions channel as my mate Bridgeman. How we doing, Bridge?
Oh, somebody pull me down and nail me to the floor because I'm as high as a kite. Just marvellous. What a great day, great game for us, apart from a few wee bits in the second half. But overall, we strolled, really actually just strolled it, you know. My 1-0, my Bridgeman 1-0 was just way out, wasn't it? Way out. Could have been a lot more for us.
Wasn't the greatest second half performance, but I don't think we'll concentrate on that too much. I've got to say, Bridge, the final whistle and then when the players lined up, I think it was more emotional than I thought it would be, mate. I don't know how you found it.
Oh, very emotional. Very, very emotional. My wife came in to join me in the kitchen, which she didn't normally do, when I was shouting and bawling about Steve and the team when they were doing the presentations. And she came in and she said, "That's fantastic, you know, just brilliant." So then all of a sudden, Gerrard wasn't in the picture. Next minute, he was in the picture, soaked. So obviously the atmosphere was brilliant among the players. I mean,
guess who soaked them?
I know. It's Rascal, isn't it? A right rascal. No, brilliant, really.
You see him taking the pictures?
Aye.
He's a boy. He's a boy.
A character, that, you know, a real character, you know. But it was lovely to see all the players, all the squad, including the young lads that unfortunately incurred the bans. Just really and truly superb to see them all smiling. And let's hope every single one of them get a medal.
I think they did, mate. Big Catty. I'm not sure if we got a medal or it was just part of the celebrations. I never quite. Yeah.
Rangers can give medals. I think they get so many and they can add to it if they wish. I believe. Just because we're Rangers, like, you know.
Of course, mate. Listen, emotional day, and we'll not be on here too long because we know that people are wanting to do certain things. But I think it's only right we maybe open these phone lines. What do you think?
Go for it. Absolutely. Let's hear what the boys have got to say.
So let's hear from you.
Why don't you give us a call on 0141 356 1972. It's your show, it's your platform. Let's hear from you.
Well, mate, we've done it. By 25 points, Bridgeman. 25 points. I think it's nearly about 30 goals in it as well.
Yeah, that's really what a set of stats we've got. I mean, you'll know far more than you and that our good friend down in Port Glasgow will far more how about these stats and so on than I do. But my goodness gracious, I'm so happy with it. We never lost a goal today, and that gives us I think it's some sort of world record or something like 13 goals against in a 38 league season. Unbelievable. I mean, just unbelievable.
Aye, 13 goals. The trouble Gerrard's got is how's he going to better them?
Yeah. Oh, you know what a celebration! What a celebration of a league! It's just unbelievable. Seriously, I can only say I'm very happy for them, and you know I'm happy for them because that's what I just love them to bits. The Rangers just love them to bits. Some mob, and here we are. 10 years ago today was the last time we won a league. 2011, and here we go to the day we win it again. There you are. And that all in between was just a load of rubbish, all set up and fixed for the Rangers to fail. That's all it was to allow that mob across the city win a few leagues.
Nothing but them, but it's all about us, unbeaten in the league. I think we did beat them by 30 goals as well, Bridge. You know, so 25 points and 30 goals, just amazing. Alan McGregor. You couldn't name who the heroes were, mate. McGregor, Tavernier, Goldson, Davis, Morelos, Kent. You know, the boy Simpson's come in. He's not the greatest player we've ever had. He's obviously nervous and he's learning how we play. We've lost one goal against Celtic and we've scored 11. He must think it's easy.
Yeah. And the guys ran their heart out in the first half. That was a fabulous first half they had. The first 15 minutes of the second half, they must have took a foot and put it on the brake and stopped themselves going. But in all honesty, I'm just so proud. So proud that I'm a Rangers fan for number one, and so proud that our club's done what it's done and the team did what it's done today. It's just unbelievable. Very happy players. Nice to see. Nice to see.
Yeah, great to see, mate. Great to see, and they deserve it. Led by the captain, the manager, and it was great to see the chairman and the vice chairman bringing the trophy out, Bridge.
Yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure, pal. I'll tell you. As far as I'm concerned, that I was actually pointing the chairman out to my wife, saying that's the chap that owns the parts of Hamilton buses and parts motors. She says, "It didn't look like Rangers chairman," and it's true. But my goodness, what fantastic! Oh, I'm so happy, Oxter. I'm so happy. See, when you phoned me up, I was busy listening to the after the game chat,
Mm-hmm.
and I thought you says, "I'm jumping in the 3:15 plane."
I don't know how hard it's been for me to stay where I'm on, you know.
I know, pal.
You know. But I think we'll all get together soon, mate, and the sooner we can get back to Ibrox, the better, obviously. I think it was about 25,000 in the FA Cup final today, something like that, Bridge. So
Is that right?
things are moving slowly in the right direction, you know. But listen, this is a day where there'll be a lot of emotion with people, the support. It's just 10 years of pent up emotion, maybe. Is that right? Is that the feeling?
Oh yes, most assuredly. I mean, it's gone on and on. It seems to have gone on and on and on and on. A lot of us thought when it started, a lot of Rangers fans thought we just waltzed through all the leagues and everybody would fall by the wayside. And in the first 3 games, we didn't go our way. Or the first 5 games, a lot of them didn't go our way, you know. And that sort of started to seal something in here. This isn't going to happen quite as easily. Although the winning of the league was not a problem, but I'm very happy. I mean, really happy the way it went. And we went through up to the championship, and we got stuck in the championship. Remember, we were up against a really super Hearts team. They were really good because they had just come down through administration straight into straight into the championship, and then bounced back up again because of the Premiership outfit. And that's when the lad that played for us came for Hearts, Wilson. He was their captain. So seriously, I thought they were really good against us, but it was sad that we never made it up. But now it's all made up for. It's all made up for. All the badness done against Rangers is gone now. And here we are, champions.
They build the roof while the sun's shining. This is where you drive on, mate, and you open the gap.
No, you're right. And I think the managers. Wait a minute, I just shut my phone down because I hear it beeping there. So excuse me, Ox. Yeah, there you go. That's it going. Yeah, I'm very happy. I can't explain my happiness other than you all know what it's about. But I just hope that the Rangers do continue on. The manager said that at the end of his interview.
We heard the interview there. He's already sat down with the board, told them what he wants to do.
Is that right? Oh my! Wow.
Aye. So better never stops, Bridgeman.
Better never stops, and let's do it. Come on, Rangers, let's do it. There's nothing like it. Nothing like it. That the look in those players' faces. And interviewed Jermaine Defoe, and what can the guy say? You know, I spent a long number of years down in England, particularly with Spurs, and it never won anything with them. And there he's up with the Rangers, and a couple of years here, and he's got a medal, league winners medal. Just wonderful.
His goals per game, his goals per minute. Sorry, must be frightening. Frightening.
That was a wonderful goal he scored there, by the way. Absolutely stunner. An absolute stunner.
He dummied about 3 of them, mate, again, didn't he?
Wow, he did that last game, right? No, really good, really good. I thought the first goal when it went in, I thought that Tav had put it across and the goalkeeper had punched it into the net without being touched, you know. And then, of course, after they showed it, no, wait a minute, there it's there. And it was that guy. So the goalkeeper actually tried to save the young lad from putting it in the net. I'm going to give that to Tav.
That was what you called a ricochet, wasn't it?
Aye. But that's really all it was, wasn't it? You know, and how can it be an own goal? The guy. Oh. Anyway, never mind.
It was with the goalkeeper, Bridgie punched it.
I know. I would have just said it was a save from Tav.
The second
Just give him his 18th goal.
the second goal was great play for Brian Kent, wasn't it?
Well, you know, I'll say it again. Isn't he just some player, that boy? He's got the world at his feet, that boy. He really did. He used to say that about George Best. He's got the world at his feet, and this boy really has. He's got all the things that matter. Sometime or other, he's going to put it all together in one game, and he'll have an absolute dynamite game, you know, and he'll kill everybody with his skills. You know, I'm not saying he's as good as anybody. It's top. Sorry, there's somebody coming in. Sorry, pal.
I think we've been jobbing with Mucker Albert. How we doing, Albert?
Oxbridge, how you doing?
Wonderful, pal. You?
Great, mate. Now, you've got to think to yourselves, guys, what an absolute world record. What an utter sheer delight to get a world record like that. The first team in the world to get 3 invincible seasons in 3 different leagues. Unbelievable, guys. What a record. It should be shouted to the highest tops, by the way. What an achievement. Great.
I never thought of that. Albert. I never. Otherwise,
3 different leagues, Bridge. 3 different leagues. Invincible in 3 different leagues. What an achievement. Well done, guys.
Adrian Durham says it's the biggest achievement ever in Scottish football.
Of course it is, mate. Of course it is. Without any doubt.
When you guys think about it, so you're down in the doldrums, and all of a sudden, within a very short period of a decade, you've actually got yourself out of the basement, fought your way up the leagues, and eventually won the league. Not just won the league by a wee point and scraped through and things like that. Won the league at a canter. The words could be at a canter. You know, 25 points clear at the top of the league from supposedly the best team in the world. Rubbish.
I got a parcel this morning. I'd just like to thank James Tavernier for that bottle of champagne.
Hey, Ox, I'm drinking it right now. Me and Mrs. Olber are drinking it right now. Oh, it's lovely.
I'll tell you what. See, when they made that woman, they threw the mould away.
They didn't half, by the way. They don't want to her, I'll tell you. Get rid of your mistakes.
That's quite cruel. Albert. I must say.
Hear a shout, my grass needs cut, mate.
I'll tell her, by the way. She's got a big petrol lawnmower. She's good with it.
You didn't have a Christmas present you ever got, wasn't it?
Oh, I tell you, by the way. Jewellery, you can keep all that. It's not practical. You need to get presents the 2 years can enjoy. And I enjoy watching her cut the grass.
Oh, magic.
Albert, it was a strange game. We won 4-0. It wasn't about that. It was about trying to keep clean sheet, I suppose. How did we manage it?
Oh, I know. I've not seen it yet, Ox, because what happened is I watched the first half hour. Then I had to go and get my second heroin injection. And then, so I had to sit for 15 minutes and come back. So I've not seen it yet. I've taped it, but I'll watch it again.
No, but the first 15 minutes of the second half are a wee bit different for the first half an hour. You know?
So I mean, I come in, and that's what they were saying. I've switched the telly back on, and that's what they're saying. I'm going, what happened? He said, well, we're just cantering. It's absolutely cantering. And I'm going, what happened there? I must have missed something. They kept going on about it. Wee McFadden kept going on about it. I went, I suppose I'll need to look at it then, but I've not done it yet because I'm too busy drinking champagne and rolling about laughing and giggling and really enjoying myself. No, I mean, I'm on my swing and everything. It's superb.
Superb. You're superb. Well done, pal. Well done.
Well done.
I'm on my swing. I'm on my swing when I'm sober. Anyway.
Also been joined by Alex Kelly. Afternoon, Alex.
Good afternoon, Oxshire Bridgeman. And is that Albert with a smile on his face? Surely no.
It is indeed. That is.
First time in 5 years.
We must have won the league there or something.
Oh, you better believe it, boy. You better believe it.
Was just
and I've got a smile with my whole 3 teeth in my head. I've got a smile.
Great to hear for you. I'm just back for the Ibrox boys. What an atmosphere!
All right, mob was it?
Oh, aye. I went down with my boy, driving, so I was sober. Down there about the back of 10, and the Union Bears had kind of camped round about the entrance to the main stand. But after about half an hour of fireworks and smoke bombs, the police decided to split everything up and push everybody back. But they were just kept coming in their droves and their droves. But what an atmosphere! They boys deserve it. You know, there are a lot of young faces I noticed in that crowd today, and there was a lot of older people there with their sons and with their grandsons, and it's just all about generations today. But a lot of happy people there, and I just hope they all behave themselves because they're on good spirits.
I think they all made their way to George Square. It's getting mobbed.
I actually get caught in
it.
Where I parked at, I actually get caught in it a wee bit, but they were all behaving themselves, and I've got to give credit to the police as well. You know, I mean, all these scaremongering things that we've been told the last couple of days with the SNP politicians staying in the house. See, as long as you can behave yourself, I don't see any problem with that today. Whoever's got fireworks shops and smoke bomb shows, they've made a fortune out of Rangers support.
Mate, that was a pop-up shop selling fireworks. You'd have been cracking.
Did you ever see that?
So did Nicholas Stormtroopers behave themselves today, aye?
Aye, they weren't bad for what I seen. Aye, they were fine, but all the Bears were behaving themselves, and that was the most important thing.
And to see the UB display on the banks of the Clyde.
Oh, mate, that was
last night.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, wasn't it just something else? Just something else. Well done to them. Well done to them.
Full credit to the Union Bears. You're a credit to the club, boys.
I love it.
Whoever thought of that one, man, it needs a medal as well. He or she needs a medal himself because that was genius. That was absolute genius.
See me going for miles, didn't it? See me going for
the whole of the Bruno Law, probably.
The effect was brilliant. The effect was absolutely. It made you the old goosebumps come up, didn't it? It really did, man. I was like, something to see. I'd love to have been there to see it live.
Guys, you know what I found funny? I was talking to one of them today, and they said that by the time the police had got there, they'd all dispersed and they'd just been left with smoke.
Exactly. Somebody living in the flats in Finnison overlooking it. They were taking the thing, and then all of a sudden it just stopped. And about 5 minutes later, the police vans arrived. They named it there. There were about 8 police vans.
It was a big there. And ran away. Big boys.
Exactly, yeah.
You know the best bit about that police brigade? All Sturgeon's stormtroopers had it all planned for during the day, and they sneaked out at night when they were all in their bed. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Just as well, you never went down to do that bridge, man. And I said, we've been looking for you for 30 years.
Oh, yeah, there's a few things here I'd like to ask you about. Shush, don't worry.
But listen, I'm pleased for you, Alec, getting down there with your boy and seeing that. You're right, it's a special day for families, generations, supporters.
Absolutely. You know? It's just penned up emotions, you know. I kind of touched on it a wee bit last night. Just where we've been, the journey, the injustices, if you want, where we get put to. And, you know, it tried your patience a wee bit, it tried your faith, but the Rangers support never wavered. If anything, it galvanised us, as we've touched on many times, and we rallied and we get stronger and stronger. But I tell you that we've got to give great credit to Dave King for coming in and get rid of all the charlatans and everything to put us in the right direction, because we needed a merchandise deal to kind of close the gap so we could afford the players that we've now got, because there were plenty of empty jerseys we were watching for years, guys who weren't good enough to wear our top, never mind buy one, you know. But we've got a team there now that's to be reckoned with. We're set all sorts of records, 26 clean sheets in a 38-game season, 13 goals conceded. That's just mental. And then another 4-0 today. And how good was Alan McGregor again? Unbelievable.
The first half he could have sat in the stand, you know.
There was a spell for about 10-15 minutes a second. That could have been 3 each. Wow, what is going on? But brilliant.
It wasn't he? And we won 4-0, yes. And we've won the league all better by 25 points.
It's unbelievable. It was hardly worth playing, wasn't it? It really was. It was hardly worth playing. You just gave us at the beginning with the Zoom call because that was a foregone for conclusion after the first half of the first game. But aye, it's records that it'll take some beating. By the way, it'll take some beating, and it may be there for a long, long time. I don't think we'll ever see them beat in my lifetime. Put it that way. But all credit to them. I said before they were a special team, and I still say it. And what this team is not even finished yet. This team will get better. Okay, you might not get another invincible season. That's one of the things. But I'm talking about trophy hauls. This team is not finished yet.
And the manager says that he sat down with the board. They've got their targets and know what they're going to do. So better never stops, Bridgeman.
Better never stops, pal. And let's hope it continues on the way he is. And for anybody who thinks differently, I'm dyed in the wool Gerrard fan. I'm on the number 56 now. I don't know if anybody else is. I'm on the number 56. Gerrard, please stay number 56. Please.
The day is the day we change trains, Alec. We get off this 55 Express. You know, some of us were on it the whole time. Some of us wavered, but we've now moved. We're having to move platforms to go on the 56.
Yep, absolutely. But we had a coal train there. the kind of weighty expectation we were carrying. But I tell you, we've released all the coal trailers and we've got no trailers now, so there's nothing to hold us back. But it's great to see these scenes today. It really is. Just outpouring the emotion, raw emotion, and just delighted bears. The smiles and everything. For a guy in his 80s, 90s, a wee bit ages with your Cerlocks. to the young ones.
Touche.
It was nice, Alec. It was nice knowing you. That'll be barred for life.
We see me a lost Alex. I don't know what's happening.
Do you know what I'd have loved to have seen today, by the way? I know this is a bit off the wall, but what I'd have loved to have seen is somebody walking into the stands when McCoy's was in the stands with Boyd and Malassie doing the interviews, and horn him a medal and put a medal around his neck and say, "You're right, Ali, we don't do walking away." Just as a tribute to the man, because he was there in the hard years and he's recognised for that. Okay, not the best teams. Okay, never signed the best players. We know that. But the guy stood by us on the really rough days, and I'd have liked to have seen somebody give him a wee medal.
Actually, can I come in and say I 100% agree with you there? I didn't always agree with Ali. When he went on gardening leave, I thought it was a bit something no right there. But then that was to do with these baddies that were running the place. But he's never stopped. He's never stopped with his support for the Rangers. And I think that's a smashing idea. I commend you for that. Commend you for that idea. Let's make it happen, Rangers.
Right. I think he got some champagne right enough. I don't know. What for the Stevie G's good suit? Morelos, did you see that?
Oh, marvellous.
You've not seen it yet. Oh, Morelos.
You just knew he'd be behind something, didn't you? You just knew it.
You know,
I've seen him at the end up with a cup, and I'm saying to myself, I'll take that cup off him. He's going to do something mental with that cup, by the way. He'll do something. But he's just full of fun, isn't he? When you get him in a good mood, he looks good fun to be with. But as Tav said, he's a pest. He's just an absolute pest.
Nope, enough's enough. You back ways, Alex, yes?
Yes, I'm back here, yeah. I wore that age limit for you. You're maybe 60s.
Oh, so somebody's at the top to you. Somebody's at the top to you, by the way. You've looked. I made a mistake there. I'm sorry about
that. You know what it's like, Albert. You know what I mean?
Oh, you got to keep a tight ship. You got to keep a tight ship. You can't let the crew run riot. You know what I mean?
Oh, I said to him, Liz, I know where you live. That's what I said.
And I know your phone number.
But I don't know. I can't make my mind up if I'm more pleased for the young. I think it's the young bears I'm more pleased for, if I'm being honest. I go that way. Alec?
Absolutely. we've been fortunate enough to see success at our club, but we've nearly lost a generation there. It bears, we didn't know what it was to win a trophy, to win a title. We didn't know the standards. That's what I just love about Gerrard. He's brought standards back to the club, standards that he's been used to. For he was a young lad at Liverpool. Liverpool's drummed that into him, and he's always set himself a benchmark. Nobody's had to say to him, "This is what you need to do." He's always tried to better himself at whatever he's done, and he's kept these standards throughout his life, and now he's gained us the same standards, and that's the standards that we expect of our manager, our players, and our club, and it's just brilliant.
I've said it before, you go through your life and you don't meet many people that are natural leaders, and Gerrard is one. Anyway, we've been joined by Cal. How we doing, Cal?
Fantastic.
Brilliant, mate, brilliant. Sum up what it means to you today and how you felt.
I shed a wee tear, I must admit.
Nothing wrong with that, mate.
You get a wee bit emotional, I'll tell you what. See, you have brought me through a bad time, and the Rangers have built me up again. I feel about 10 years younger. It's just amazing. I can't express myself too well, but we've been through a wee bit of rough time, but my God, see, just watching, even though I can't get to see them, just watching them on the telly, listening to you, all the other shows as well, it builds me up. It's amazing. I would just like to thank you before I burst out green again. Thanks a lot for all the time you've given me. Bye.
Oh, what was that?
I'll take that back. I'll take that back. It maybe means me at the All Bears. Carl, listen, mate. Thanks very much for your kind words. Look, I say it before and I'll say it again. We're just guys at front in this main bridge. This show is all the Bears. All Bear. It's about all the Bears that's involved in this, isn't it? And everybody plays a part. Small cogs, big cogs.
Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. It's not about any one person. We're all together. We're all Rangers supporters. We all support the Rangers through and through, and we will never, ever, ever waver on that. And Callum just says it there. All it does, Callum, if you're still listening, pal, is it lets you bring your youth back in. It lets you have the passion. Sorry, mate. It lets you have your youth back for a wee while. But the young Bears done proud. They've done us proud. I'm really happy with the Union Bears. They really did us proud. Well done, guys. Well done to you all.
The Rangers, the Blue Rangers, gave you your youth back. The Blue Pills gave you your youth back. What a day for you, Albert. What a day.
And I've had an hair injection as well. It's smashing, by the way. That's Carol's done days, by the way, I'll tell you.
What happened when they seen 6 of the Blue Pills a day? Alec went, oh no.
I nearly made a mess. That wee nurse says to me, what are you doing for the rest of the day? I says, well, I was watching the football. Who is it you support? This was before I got the jag, and I was like, Rangers. She went, I made a mistake here then. And she went, what? So she might have a Celtic supporter and you've yet to give me this jag. This could get painful. No, I'm a buddy supporter, she said.
Same thing.
Did you bend over, Mr. Old Bear?
Exactly, yeah.
I know. This didn't happen the last time. What are you doing with that cattle prod then?
Oh dear.
Cattle prod. Cattle prod.
But brilliant. Thanks very much, Carl. And we mean it. You're part of the show. You come on most match days, mate. You're always buoyant, bubbly. He's a laugh, and you're doing in Southend, mate. And you're obviously your affection for the Rangers shines through. So Alec Kelly.
That's what it's all about. I mean, they're Bears further afield in the world. You've got Denver Bear out there in America, Big Al did in Australia. You've got my own pal Alan Mitchell. I went to Facebook Live today just to show pictures to all these people who have become friendly with through platforms like this, and they're very appreciative because even though they're not there in body, they're there in mind and spirit, and the very fact that they can see what's actually happening, it takes you back to your youth, doesn't it? and it takes you back to all the glory days that we've experienced, that we can help, branch it out to let other people experience it who can't actually physically be there. So it's modern technology. You would never have got that, 30, 40 years ago, but it's just a great day to be a Bear. Great day.
Here, pal. Here.
Well said, mate. Well said. It is a special day to be a Bear.
Every day is a special day.
You're right. Paul Bear. What's this man Gerrard done for us? Paul Bear, then Bridgie and Alec.
He's done everything. He's, by the way, you can see it in himself. He's starting to get emotionally attached as well now. So he's getting what we're all about. He's bought right in here. I mean, he's a passionate guy. He's a winner and all that. And you don't become a winner if you don't care and you're no passionate. And he's now into the Rangers psyche now, and he sees that we're all the same as him. We're all winners. We want to win. We're not interested in draws and you nearly won and have luck stories. We're winners. We want to win. And I don't care who we play, where we play them. We want to win. And if we don't win, we want a good showing. We want to show that anybody that plays us knows they're in a fight, and he gets that. He really gets that, and he's actually brought us back to the place we should be. And it's a disgrace we were kicked out of there. It really was. But anyway, we're back. Oh, that's past. We're back. Gerrard's our man. Gerrard's our manager, and I'm really, really happy about that.
I couldn't disagree with a word you said there, and I see it. As far as I'm concerned, that man has transformed my club. He has transformed my club, and for the better. Absolutely, 100%. First season in, did very well. Ended, I think it was third. Was he third in the league? Second season in, second in the league, or whatever it was. And they were given the league. That mob across the city were given it last season, and here we are. We've won the league by a long way. And
but do you know that's what Gerrard said today? Them getting awarded that league last year galvanised us. That went. Well, that goes everything against our principles. That goes against everything we believe in life. Getting on a league that way, and we just licked our lips and just went, right, fine. Keep your powder dry. We'll show you. Yes, and by God, did we show them? Did we show them?
Good shout, pal. Really good shout. I just feel that the manager this season, he started off and he's been quiet. The team was quiet, and before you knew it, we were actually eking into them, catching up with them, overtaking them, and so on and so forth, till it got to the New Year game, and then we beat them in the New Year game, and Jesus wept. We have never looked back. They have fallen apart.
You're right, but the league was finished that day. That finished the league. Alex?
Absolutely. Celtic,
yeah, definitely.
We're broken. Celtic, we're broken. Loved it. Sorry, boys.
Hey, bother. That was just to pick up on what Albert said there, and you're right. It did galvanise us. It did motivate us to go that one better this year. But looking across the leagues, it's also galvanised Hearts and galvanised Partick Thistle. The injustice, the decision the SPFL board makes. So I think in future, whoever makes these sort of decisions needs to be very careful about what clubs are upsetting, because that's kind of power brokers in Scottish football. It's not all about one club and to cancel leagues and everything, to call leagues just to suit one club. That Scottish football is, collective. But going back in your question, Stevie Gerrard for me is simple. He's gave us our club back. This is a club that we recognise, that we grew up supporting and watching, winning title after title, internationals coming, superstars coming, big signings, big games ahead, European nights. That's what Stevie Gerrard's gave for our club. The guy's he's a born winner because he's motivated to be better all the time, and that goes hand in hand with our club. As I say, his Liverpool background is the best background that he could be to come to our club. Graham Souness was the same. Very, very similarities between the two, because the two of them set themselves the highest standard coming for that club, and that's the standard that we expect to a Rangers manager, Rangers players, and just our club in general, and our support. We expect our support to behave themselves as well in a I expect them all to have a good night, but to enjoy themselves and behave.
I'm sure they will. Just to say, I think there's another two guys for Liverpool that are overcoming emotion as we speak. Albert, that's the 2 points on Castore.
They must just be sitting down there, you know, this just gets better and better and better. We must have won the lottery about 12 times over here. It's unbelievable. But I'm telling you, they've struck. We think we've struck the deal of the century. They've struck a deal of the century. I'll tell you that. In their business life, they must have went, we'll never top this. Never in a million years will we top this. We'll get bigger, but we'll never top this single deal. But anyway,
there'll be guys on the first tee tomorrow with Castore on, of all ages, playing a medal or something tomorrow. Who, well, let's be honest, a year ago, when they on Castore, what, you know?
Exactly. Oh, there I go. We have turned them. I mean, they've done a great turn for us. Let's not kid ourselves on. We're good for each other. But we've turned them into a global brand. Let's not kid ourselves on. Their Glasgow Rangers have turned them into a global brand. I know they had Andy Murray and his Mo Judy. Or is it Punch? I can't remember what his Mo's name is. Is it Punch? I don't. It's one of the two. Anyway, they had them, but they've now got Glasgow Rangers, and I'll tell you, by the way, it's blew their mind. It's got to have blew their mind. I'd love to hear from you boys again and say, right, come on, be honest, does this blow your nut? Because they'd probably sit there and go, definitely, by the way, definitely. But it's just getting better and better, and it's just unbelievable. It's an unbelievable season. It's an unbelievable year we've had for getting cheated out the league to this. Absolutely wonderful. Wonderful, by the way. Talking about pendulum swings.
Cheated right enough.
Cheated out and a shot at winning the thing. No, I mean, that's what I'm talking about. We just wanted a fair shot of winning it. Play the 38 games and let's see if we can win it.
I still can't get my head around
Oxshire.
Yes, mate.
Oxshire, can I ask a question? Obviously, I never seen the presentation. But was it Mr. McLennan that handed it over, or Doncaster? Or?
No,
none of them.
None of them.
No.
None of them. All right, good.
It was brought out by Donald Park and John Bennett, and the trophy was given to James Tavernier by a Mr. John Gregg.
Aye.
Oh, brilliant. Oh, well, that's good.
Every Rangers fan will be very happy with that. Very happy. And
don't
you think that those two organisations, SFA and SPFL, they have done something to create a massive gap between one of the biggest clubs in the world and themselves? All they've done is drive a huge wedge through it, and it's no real and it's no right. Seriously, I hope they die in hell. That's true.
There's some teams waiting up. Obviously, Hearts and Partick Thistle. I think Aberdeen have woke up as well with the new people that's in charge there. Some of the other ones with their backgrounds will no wake up because they're part of a cabal, but Hearts are back up, arguably, traditionally, the third biggest team in the country, so we'll see what it takes us. You were coming in there, Robert?
I says, I can't understand. I mean, I was going to change it now because I was going to say something else, but I'll change it now. I can't understand why the Celtic sacked McInnes out of their reserve team, because I'll tell you, 4 points out of 90. He was doing well for them. He really was doing well for them. But they've stuck that wee trumpet Brun up there, and he'll probably fall right into suit. You know what I mean? Play against the Rangers and don't play against anybody else. If I remember my other point, because I'm starting to get this giveaway now. If I remember my other point, I'll definitely come back in here. Probably about 2 weeks' time. I'll get your phone, Ox. Phone.
That's what the champagne with the tablets does.
Oh, smashing.
Well, I hope you're not watching that video with Dallas.
Who came away with that one last night? Oh, it was Jim Minute. Aye.
I watch a lot of Dallas, but that's not who's in it.
It's a lassie called Debbie.
That's it.
That was quite good. He's quite a dry ear, Jim, isn't he?
Indeed,
he's very dry.
The banter in here is top notch. You've got to be thinking quick on your feet, I'll tell you.
Well, So again,
I was going to say, I'm so happy, particularly for manager and his management team and coaches, and every one of them deserve this that happened today. They were always happy, really, really happy, all smiles, loads and loads of happiness, and that's the way it should be. And they now hopefully got their plans working for next season, and we'll do the same again in a year's time. Just fabulous. Just fabulous. Come on, Rangers. I'm ready for it already.
I'll say it again, the best job in football is the boy Firths. You see him at the celebration?
Oh, he's front and centre. He was front and centre, wasn't he?
You know, he's in every picture.
Oh, dear.
I'm going to say a few words.
Jay, so many asked you, did JFK reaction to his jag he got yesterday? Is that how he was going?
I'm going to cut. He did, mate, but I'll cut across you. Denver's joined us. How we doing, Denver? Come on, Denver, speak.
Hi, doing well, guys. Yourself?
Brilliant, mate. Brilliant. Just champion the lot of you.
Hi, Dan.
Hang on. All right, guys. How you doing?
Good, mate. You hear
Hi,
us?
Denver.
Oh, I don't think he's hearing us.
Civilization to Denver.
Yeah.
No,
Come in, Denver. Come in, Denver.
he's on mute now. He's went on mute. He'll need
Must be on one of these
Hello.
CBs.
Hello, Denver. No, he's not hearing us.
What's happening?
We can hear you, mate.
I can't. All right. How you doing?
We're all right, mate, but you're boring us now.
What's that?
What Denver? Were you on Morse code or something?
Well, you know.
Oh, dear, I want to drop him. Denver, we could hear you, but you couldn't hear us. Fox will bring you back, hopefully sorted. Oh, dear. Aye, Denver. Denver, Colorado, just up for Sydney, about an hour and a half up for Sydney, Big Al. Just, I thought it was Christchurch, New Zealand. My geography's getting bad, isn't it?
My mate from Greenland was going to phone in. I've not got a mate in Greenland, but somebody must like me in Greenland, so I've got a mate in Greenland. I'm claiming it right now.
Well, they said
Santa Claus.
I thought it was a show, Paul Bear.
What's that?
When you phoned in somebody from Iceland, I thought it was a show.
Hello.
Hey, sweet Gene. Oh, here we go again.
How we
There we
doing?
go,
Hello,
guys.
Denver. Can you hear us?
I've
Yes.
got it squared away. Aye. How you doing, guys?
All right, mate. Brilliant, mate. We could hear you, but you couldn't hear us. That all Bear was
Oh,
rather
aye, it's kind of weird.
How
You
we
know,
doing?
we don't pay much of the phone bill here in Denver, Colorado. You know.
How
Oh,
did you
quite
enjoy
right.
that, mate? How did you enjoy that?
I loved it. You know, the best part of the lot for me was for to see Defoe scoring that last goal of the season, man. That took me to another level, man. That was incredible, you know. But overall, you know, it's amazing with Aberdeen. If they tried playing the football right for the start, they might have had a game of it. But no, they wait till the second half when they're 2-0 down, you know. But fantastic. Greeting like a big Wayne, man. My boy's here. He's going to say hi. Sam's here.
Hello, Sam from Denver.
Hello,
Amazing
Sam.
game, amazing season. Loved every moment of it. First real memory of winning the league. So honestly, couldn't be prouder. Couldn't be happier.
Brilliant, mate. See, you've not lost your Bishop Briggs accent.
I was going to say, he sounds just like his dad.
Aye, Sam, you sound more Scottish than your old man.
Here's my missus as well. Here's my missus going to say hi as well. Here.
Hello. Congratulations. What a great day.
Cheers.
Well
Cheers.
done. Thank you.
Listen,
Yes,
you've got a
and
medal
really,
for
I
you.
should be getting a monthly check for having to put up with Gordon. So
So should we.
We agree.
thanks for being so good to Sam.
Yes, thank you.
No, no bother. Pleasure to speak to you. And by the way,
Well,
we
we'll
love.
get to you someday.
Yeah, catch up with you soon, I hope.
All right, guys, I'm going to let you go because I've got more drink to take. So, and it's 9 o'clock.
Hold
in
on,
the
Denver.
morning.
Denver, hold on. Wait a minute. Your granny and grand are no there and your dog and all that. We want to talk to them and all.
Shocker. Denver, well done in phoning in, pal. Well done. We didn't think we were going to catch you because of your technical problems, but you've done well. And congratulations for your team winning. My team is well right enough, but congratulations.
I just want to thank you guys for all you do for the Exiles here. You know, it's incredible. But take care, guys, and all the best. And 55 on the way, 56. So take care,
I'm on
guys.
the 56 Express right now. I've been on it for an hour.
I'm right there with you. I'm shoveling the coal in the engine there, Bridge. No bother, mate. Take care,
by
guys.
the way, Denver, just to let you know, I'm watching I've got the webcam up on the TV here for for George Square, and the crowd's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Oh, amazing! Right. Smoke everywhere.
All right, guys. All the best. Take care.
Cheers, Denver.
Cheers, Denver. Bye.
Bye.
One of the good guys, Bridgeman, eh?
Oh, cracker. A cracker, that guy. Absolute cracker. And he appreciates everything. Seriously, he appreciates everything.
Yeah, when he came over, when was that now? About 16 months ago, the game it was called off. I think it was a Livingston game. It was called off with the rain. And they played it.
The tickets to go to, where was he going, to Arsenal or something like that?
He booked all the flights and he booked tickets for the Emirates, and he cancelled them and he went to Ibrox because that's where he'd rather be. So one of the good guys out of Denver. Love it, my bits.
That's a proper supporter there.
Aye.
Proper.
Yeah.
I just love it, by the way. This is a fabulous day. This is a fabulous day for me. For me, this is the best ever in my lifetime. The best ever I've felt about the Rangers. Seriously, and I've loved them all the years. Nearly 75, and I've followed them since I was 10 or 11 or something like that. And seriously, boys, this is the best ever. From where we've came to where we are now, and all the records that were broken today in this season is just outstanding. Second
best for me, Bridge. Second best for me. There was one night I got away without buying a round. I got away without buying a round one night. It was great that night.
From a Rangers perspective,
trust me, every night's like that for Bridgeman.
Oh yes, indeed.
It's going to be special, then.
From a Rangers perspective, this is just wonderful. The feelings and the emotions is just incredible. I'm on a ride.
How he does it? He walks in, he says, these lovely people, and he says, do you want a drink? They say, yes, what you have? And he says, Oxtear, get that, and he just leaves me. Hello. All the time. We'll be joined by a caller, afternoon caller. Hello, caller. Hello.
How you doing, callers? All right?
You turn the show off in the background, mate.
How you doing, callers? All right?
Turn the show off.
2 seconds.
Right, mate. Cheers.
You've got Dallas in the background.
Yeah, that she's off now.
Right, how you doing, mate? What's your name?
This is Sean and John for Ayrshire.
Say that again.
Sean and John from Ayrshire.
I think that's the first time I've had a Sean and John on, but you carry on, mate. What's on your mind?
We just want to send our congratulations to Steve and the boys. It's been a long 10 years of heartache. We've seen the good times, we've seen the bad times, and we're out the end of the tunnel. And we just want to rejoice with the rest of the fellow Bears in such a monumental season. Unbeaten, 100 points, for over 100 points. Such a massive goal difference. Amazing, absolutely amazing. And it feels so good to be a Rangers fan at this moment.
Did you see it coming, mate? I don't think many did, to win the league with 25 points.
Definitely not by 25 points. No, I mean obviously we've been close the last couple of seasons and we fell short the last couple of seasons. But the attitude of the players this season has been totally different. They've been totally switched on. Fighting as one, and it just seems as though Gerrard's tactics have came through to the forefront. They're all buying into the system. They're all buying into the sort of profound success that he's looking for. and it's been absolutely fantastic to watch from start to finish. And I couldn't be any more proud of the team. When they lifted the trophy, there was a lump in the back of the throat. There was close to tears. I mean, both of us have got 2 young boys at 10 and 11, just about. So this is their first real title that they've seen, and it's been amazing, absolutely amazing, and long may it continue.
Give a shout out for your 2 boys. You Sean?
I'm Sean, so
right.
My boy is Cameron, and
John's boy is
and Lewis Bell.
Right, okay, brilliant. Listen, it's a special day for the whole of the Rangers support. How are the Rangers taking it? Because obviously this is their first league title.
Well, they're through the bedroom with the Alexa on, playing the 55 mix on Spotify, plus playing Fortnite with the Rangers strips on, so that tells you all you need to know about that generation of Rangers fans. But it's been absolutely fantastic. I mean, I can remember taking a wee man to his first game against Aberdeen. We were sitting in the family stand right beside the Union Bears, and he was up on the chairs singing the songs, getting right involved, and it's been fantastic just to watch the evolution of the team for then to now, and just to go all the way and lift the title, and hopefully we can get a couple of cups next season and a decent run, hopefully in the Champions League, bringing a bit of good money.
You're here, mate, you're here. Listen, brilliant call for your first time on the radio, by the way, Bridgeman, superb, eh?
I appreciate it, big man, I appreciate it, thank you very much.
How long have you been listening to us, It's on here for?
To be honest, we've just been switching back and forth between a few stations. We settled on yours tonight just to get right into the nitty-gritty of poor Rangers fans, and we thought, why not get a phone, get my point across.
Well done. Very articulate young man. Beatty's coming on. It's a pleasure to hear from you. It's great that you're enjoying your day with your mate and your family. Albert?
Absolutely,
fantastic.
Great to hear from you, Paul. Great to hear from you, Sean. You sound an excellent Rangers fan. The kind of Rangers fan that we all want to be, eh? But I'll tell you one thing, Sean, I'm disappointed. I'm gutted because I had Rangers on for 26 points.
Beggars can't be choosers and all that.
That's true, mate. That's true.
I'm sure
don't mention beggars, don't you, Paul?
Aye. I'm actually surprised at the emotion of the day. I didn't think it would be like this. I thought in March, but that was such a long time ago now that the emotions built up and the scene is getting that trophy. Who are you most pleased for, Sean?
The entire Rangers support, even the long-term Rangers support that have been through the good and the bad, and maybe some of the fans that haven't seen this come through the end of the progression that we've been through. Absent friends, raise a glass to them all. But I'm just proud of the entire Rangers family. It's been great to watch all season. As I said, we've been near runs the last couple of seasons. But the first season that we've put them under a bit of pressure, they've crumbled. We've smashed them every old fun game. They've never looked back, and I just hope this is a springboard for seasons to come. I'm looking forward to hopefully reminiscing like 9 in a row. That's my fondest memories of being a Rangers fan. I grew up in these times, and hopefully I could relive them with my wee man as well. That would be great.
Brilliant. Can I come in, Ox, yeah?
Yes, mate, of course.
Can I just say to Sean and John, it's Bridgeman here. Welcome to Rangers Radio, and I really do hope you can take your time and phone in again, because you're really nice to listen to. Really nice to listen to. Good caller.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. We'll definitely be taking an active interest in the show going forward.
Well, we're finishing Monday night, but don't worry, we'll be back soon. We'll be back soon on that 56, the 56 Express. I don't know how many shows we must have done this year, Bridgeman. It must be about 300, eh?
Hunters and hunters. Mega hunters.
Well,
55 Express is on full steam.
Definitely looking forward to taking part in further phone-ins. It's the first phone-in ever. Never phoned in for radio before. So we just decided we've had a few beers, had a couple of bottles of champagne. The boys are having a rare old time. We thought, why not phone in?
You're no drinkers, are you? changing my mind if you drink.
Oh, you're quite right, mate. Quite right.
We used to be occasional drinkers, occasional only when we were in the league.
we used to be a webcam show, and a guy for Andy Felix phoned in, and we had to stop that.
We were looking for the Skype. We were going to Skype you, but we just thought we'd be at a phone.
Oh, just right on cue, we have been joined by Andy Felix.
You weren't insulting him, were you? That's shocking.
I didn't realise you were on, because I've been watching the game, and obviously, as I tell you, the family put us this on. I've emptied the ladder, by the way, but I just want to come on to say absolutely fantastic. Shed a few tears after it, memories-wise, and I just want to thank you all, for getting us all through this, and pleasure. I thought about you first thing after the game with my bro. I spoke to him and thanked him for all the piss he's put up with over the 10 years and all that. But great. Choppy in the second half, wasn't it? But it was done there, and the celebrations after it, and seeing all the guys out and all that, fantastic. And it was brilliant.
The record books say Rangers 4. Aberdeen
nothing. Yeah. I'm good with that.
That's all.
It's just great, and all we've been through, and I'm absolutely, I'm odding myself together right enough, but to see my family do what they did for me today and all that, and when I come down and I seen all the gear there and all the music going and all that, it was brilliant, and the guys shouting us out and WhatsApp and all that. So brilliant, yeah. Absolutely great.
I'll put your big mucker on, and he's going to be nice to you today. If he's not nice to you today, he'll get dropped again. There we go.
All right.
Am I allowed to call my banger?
No, you're not. Not today. You call me by my Sunday. Are you two going to start against this battle of the uglies again?
By the way, it's some contest, Albert.
Oh, definitely. Mine's a bit blue though, right enough. Totally blue.
There's no contest. There are no mirrors in Andy's house.
He's a vampire.
Aye.
Here he goes. But you know what? In the Dracula films, there's no reflection, Alec.
I was just got to be nice to you there to say that I've met a good friend through this show today, but I'll take it back.
No.
But you're a good lad.
No,
I've enjoyed it.
All kidding aside, like I said, just at the Ox there and everybody in the feed and on the show. Coming across all you guys has been absolutely godsend to myself. And as I've met many Rangers fans in my many years, but I'm finding a new avenue here now. And as I say, we can get together and meet. I get to catch you many times on the video. I don't know how many phones I've got to get. They keep cracking them every time you come on. I'm right enough, but no, it's been an absolute pleasure meeting you. Well, meeting somebody on video calls and obviously talking to you, and all kidding aside, no, it's been a godsend. This show's, as I said, I pumped out number one. I got my wee Rangers badge out there to make sure to put it in all the regalia that I did today and all that, and I'll bang Rangers Radio out wherever I go and talk about it. And you guys are just, brilliant. So I've done the emotion stuff. I'm just very happy. I'm happy for the team. I liked the Tavernier. I liked John Gregg and the trophy. Thought that was brilliant. Everything that went about it. I liked the conversation with, Ali McToist and Stevie Gerrard. I thought that was very important in where we're going to go forward. There's the fact that we're all getting them. So, yeah, it's great. And this is our time now. We've got to savour the moment now, and then the real work starts in the close season to get us back and going on and dominating for a long time. Andy, did you think John Gregg looked fit and healthy, didn't he? He looked really good.
He looked fitter than Alec anyway. I'll give you that one, definitely.
Shockers. Shockers, you are.
I know he knows I care about him. He's a good man, Alec. I've got a lot of time for him.
That's not what you say every night when you talk about him.
I know, but you don't see what. Honestly, Bridge, you want to see the videos they've got me in bloody gimp suits and everything. The stuff they do to me, you wouldn't believe, man. I'm just worried that one of these days, all the videos are going to get back to my boss, and I'm going to be sailing down the road.
Well, I can't believe you got a gimp suit to fit you.
Well, that's I don't know where to get it for, because I've been looking for years to get one of them, like, but they seem to have them.
Right, we've also been,
Ask Kelly, he'll tell you.
we've also been joined by George Logan.
Guys, sorry to interrupt. I just need to let you know that I need to leave, but just
Cheers, Sean.
to give a final shout out to the Glasgow Rangers. We are the people, and a shout out to the two boys, Lewis and Cameron.
And your mate, don't forget your mate.
Don't forget John.
Oh, and John as well. Aye.
All the best, guys.
It's been a pleasure speaking to you guys. Have a good evening.
Cheers,
Don't
Sean.
be a stranger, Sean. Don't be a stranger.
Not at all. Thank you.
We've been joined by George Logan. Afternoon, George.
How's all doing today, boys?
Yeah, George. Hi, George.
How was that, George?
I didn't know what to expect for the day. It's been a long time coming. Of course it has, and I didn't know what to expect. And like you said a wee minute ago there, you thought the emotions would maybe out in March, and we've been looking forward to this. Ox, I'm not afraid to say, I sat there for the last 20 minutes like a big wave in front of the telly, bubbling away myself. And when the interview after it with Ali McCoist, and everybody got a mention, and everybody, it's all part of it. It's like I was saying last night with Andy Halliday, it's all been part of it since way back then. And of course we wanted to do it before now, Ox, but what a feeling it is today, Ox. Absolutely fantastic. Back to the top, and everybody just enjoyed their day.
I tell you what, if I'd been Andy Halliday, I'd have been chapping the gaffer's door and said, listen, you could have given me that contract that guy Thurst got. I could have played third church goalkeeper.
I think there's a few players that just said that as left Rangers. Keep the day with you playing.
George, I don't think you were alone, mate. The emotion, I think, built up, and then when they started lining up for the trophy, I think reality all kicked in for a lot of people, and people were emotional sitting watching it in their house, you know.
I'll say it again, Ox. I wasn't sure about Steven Gerrard when he came in. I was proven wrong. And sitting away back, and always remember the Annan and one each at Ibrox, and I was sitting there that night, and I actually honestly turned around and said, I can never see us getting back to the top box. That's not because of any day with the club, I just couldn't see. And Ali McCoist today said himself, I look at the guys, they all done a job for us, but a lot of them shouldn't have been at the club, and that's just the way it is, Ox. But I did not imagine us, when I seen the ribbons on that trophy today, Ox, that was when it became real for me, honestly. Ox, that's when it actually became real. That's Steven Gerrard. When do you think you win it? And they turned around and they said it was a few weeks ago. But for me, I thought they won it when I seen the ribbons on that trophy today.
George, you were always a big fan of Dave King when he walked in the door, mate. More so than, no, I'm not saying everybody, but you bought into their vision. Them, John Gilligan, Paul Murray, Donald Park, John Bennett, and all the other guys that's involved, George Letham. We owe them a lot, mate. And they're all bears, and they understand us.
That's it, Ox. And by the way, when it was Torquay Ashley and that, Ox, I looked at it and I thought, I want a billionaire to be in charge of my club. Of course, everybody does, Ox, but then it didn't long take for me to swing round. And Dave King was definitely my man. And Ox, we were at the AGMs and we seen the way the guy spoke. And a lot of folk have different opinions about different people. Paul Murray for me, and John Gilligan. I mean, these guys are the guys to look up to. Ox, we shouldn't need to look up to board member Ox, because we shouldn't have known nothing about them. These guys have put their head up and they've really fought for our club. And without certain guys, of course the fans are that make it, Ox. If we just walked away, there would be no club. But without the guys standing up and fighting for us, and getting all the fans getting behind them as a man, Ox, we would have absolutely nothing. And that's what the day is all about. So every one of the guys you've just mentioned there, I mean, John Gilligan, Paul Murray, Dave King, every one of them, Ox, deserve a medal for where we've actually came to and where we've actually got to. Ox, if you remember what they say about Paul Murray when he turned and said it's 7 years before we catch them, it's always been this day, Ox. It's always been the day, the 15th of May. This is what it's all been leading up to, is this one day. We've got the Ox and we've won it. It's been like I don't know what the war cry, but it's been a bit of a war cry for a while, because we knew we've not been able to catch them, but we've been biting away, and now that's us done it, Ox. We're really, really at the very top now, Ox.
But George, we've not just caught them. We've went by them. We've broke them.
We've killed them.
We'll blow them away.
Celtic are broken.
And that's what surprised me, George. I didn't see. I know listen, they could have had their best seasons ever, maybe they wouldn't have caught us. But it's the reaction of losing one league. They're broken, George.
Aye. We destroyed them, Ox. That's the thing. I mean, I think we've been absolutely tremendous. And I think today, Ox, we really turned it on. I mean, I watched the game and I thought we really turned it on. Big goals and some of the passes and things like that. I thought we were excellent. Some of the passes they played was brilliant. The Diox, but for me, it's just been one big massive success for us. The Diox, it's just been one big massive success, and it's came out down to the Diox. I'm absolutely buzzing, so am I.
Here. Albert.
Aye, well, I was emotional myself, George, especially after the game when she walked in with a roll of wallpaper and a paintbrush, you know what I mean? But I burst out greeting as well. But apart from that, I was emotional with the result, mate. It was fantastic. Fantastic season, George. Fantastic all individual games, individual goals, all special and really, honestly, you couldn't really put it into words and actually express your emotions properly. It's just a feeling, isn't it? It's just, you just love it. Absolutely just love it. As Bridge keeps saying it, it's magic. It really is magic. And you've got to be a Rangers supporter to appreciate it. You really have. I don't think there's any other support can feel the emotions that we feel. It really, it's something special. They all think they can, but they don't, because young Sean came on there and expressed himself. Excellent. They feel it. We feel it. We all feel it the same way. It's excellent, mate. It's excellent.
We've been joined by Ozzy here. How are we doing, Ozzy?
All right, mate. How you going?
Good, mate. Good. How are you?
Are you happy?
I've still got tears, mate. Still got tears.
Yeah.
Just
join the crowd.
Join the crowd. Another great day for our club.
Absolutely.
Another great day.
Here. It's a special day, a special time. Yeah, I think a lot of people are stuck for words, Ozzy. Bridgeman, isn't he? But that's not unusual.
Two things Bridgeman's never stuck for: words and money.
No. But you're right there. He's never stuck for money.
That's what I'm saying. Two things he's never stuck for: words and money.
Aye. You're right. Always got money. Doesn't he spend it?
What a pair of shockers!
Come on.
What a pair of shockers you two are, I'll tell you.
You're going mental there, spending it. Come on, you got to get it, man. You should know better.
Come on, Ozzy. Special day, special time, special team we've got, yeah? Sum up your emotions. Sum up what you think of the Glasgow Rangers.
I mean, from where we came from back in 2012 to where we are now, all the highs and all the lows, it's honestly very hard to put into words. I mean, they wanted us dead, and they thought putting us down into the lower leagues that we'd stay there and die, and we'd never make it back. But the strength of the supporters and the strength of our club, we fought our way back, tooth and nail. No matter what they put in front of us, we conquered it, and we're back and on top where we belong.
Well said, Ozzy. Andy,
here's a question, Ox.
Yeah.
Here's a question. Does anybody think this team isn't special?
No, I don't. I think.
Well, think again if they do. They're very special.
The record books will tell you this team will be revered. This team will be round off. Whatever it takes, the tongue will be revered like Richie Shearer called them, mate. Because of
I think so. Yeah. I think so myself, mate. I think you're absolutely 100% right, mate. Because what they've done, this team, and how they've done it, it's not just about the record they've got. It's the style, the style of play, the actual way they've actually went about their job, their personality, everything about them. Fantastic. And in Europe, by the way. People keep just underplaying that. Outside the Rangers, I'm talking, no Rangers supporters. Outside the Rangers, they underplay that with the Europe thing. And that itself deserves a mention in history books, that itself. But to win the league the way we won it, in the style we won it, to set all the records and break records and all sorts, special team, mate. Special team.
It will be Richie Shearer, Caldo, it will be McGregor, Tavernier, Goulson. Alec Kelly.
they've made themselves immortal. Some of them, just with the performances that they've had over the course of the season. I think Gerrard will go down as being one of the kind of greats that we've had as well. What he's done to our club and brought back, as I say, the standards that he set himself is the standards that we expect as a support, as a club. And be under no illusion, Gerrard's ambitious. He wants to win more. And the more that he wins, obviously, the more that we win as a club. But who knows where Gerrard could go to in the game, because he's standing in his game as an ambassador for football, not just for Liverpool, but for Glasgow Rangers. And he'll remember us, just like Mourinho always remembers his Porto days. We gave him the platform to go in and succeed in management. And boy, I'm excited with ahead with what we're looking for next season, because if this is what his gain is after just 3 years, if we could keep that guy for another 3 years, God only knows, So, but I was just want to say that I was watching some highlights. But what about that Ferguson miss that hit the bar? I was got to say his dad and his uncle will be hitting the bar tonight, I know.
He must be telling us how wonderful that boy is. Go and buy him, Rangers. Go and buy him.
Funny enough, the one that's shown for me is the couple of times I've seen him as the boy Hedges. He's big.
I think he's a classic. I think he's a smashing player. That boy. Just wait till his contract's up and then get him in a free contract. For a free contract, I'd take him. Absolutely. Sorry, boys. Sorry.
That was me, Bridge.
You're all right, Albert. Go for it, pal.
No, as I said, I agree with you, Knox. I'll take him in a minute. Take him in a heartbeat. Boy's a player. Boy's definitely a player.
I quite like him, yes. I'm not keen on a lot of Scottish players simply because of the environment they play in and the people they associate with. But that boy Hedges, that's the next one I would target. But I wouldn't pay money for him. I'd wait until the end of his contract and then offer him a really good contract. That's what I would do. Get him in a free. Absolutely. That's the way we should deal with the Scottish players. That's my opinion.
The trouble with that theory is if you get 2 years left. Anyway, I think we've been joined by Baloo. Oh, I've not heard from Baloo for a while. Afternoon,
I've not been on for a while, boys.
How we doing, mate?
Oh, man, floating. Absolutely brilliant. What a day this was.
Give a song, Baloo. Give a song.
You want to give a song? Jesus. Is this not a family show?
Is broken. Got yourself all bad. Scott Brown is broken.
Aye, listen, a wee bit broken myself. I've been on to my brother today and all that stuff, so didn't visit the nephew and the niece this morning. I took my autograph book down to the wee boy today. And the last time it was filled out with any Rangers players was 1970. And actually, can anybody tell me when did Alec Ferguson leave Ibrox?
I think it was 1970, mate. 1969 was his last game. I'll tell you in 2 seconds, mate. You carry on.
Yeah, because Davy White was the manager.
Well, Alec Ferguson signed it. There was loads of them in it, but it was like, Ferguson and like Bomber Jackson and that sort of stuff. Oddly enough, Wally Johnson, my favourite, wasn't in it, but there was a few in there. And I gave it to the wee man. I said, right, you need to continue this, take this on, get John Gregg, because Gregg was in it. I said, get Gregg to sign it again, because this is coming up. That was 100 years. This is 150 years. So get it signed up, get them all going. But what a team, what a performance, what a day this has been, man. I'm thinking because it passed in March. I think we won it in March. I didn't think I was going to feel the way I feel today. But it's absolutely brilliant.
He did leave it for that Scottish Cup final in '69, mate.
69, so it was at 69 I get it signed. I can't remember when I was a wee boy when I get it signed up, but I just thought.
What a hand-me-down, Blue. Hats off to you, mate. What a hand-me-down that is. That's fantastic.
That's a cracker, isn't it?
That's fantastic. That's fantastic, mate.
I was really thinking about it. I gave him one of my programmes a couple of years ago. There's hundreds of programmes and Rangers Newsies and all that sort of stuff, and I thought, and I found this, and I had the programme for 2012 when we played at Hampden against Queen's Park, and I thought, I'll take that anyway, no. And they were like, you need to keep this. I said, look, I'm 65, man. I'm not going anywhere. I said, just get to the way and get him to fill it out and see if he can take it on. So I thought it was a good one. But
That's
what a day.
fantastic. That's a fantastic way to go about it. That's excellent, by the way. That's one of the better stories I've heard.
Oh, good.
Tell you.
That was just,
What age is the boy you gave it to?
He's probably, I think he's 14, 15 now. He's been a season ticket holder now for 2 or 3 years with his dad.
That's great. That's great.
Here's one for you, Bridge. You know that Alex Ferguson had a better scoring rate than Colin Stein?
Scoring rate.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Well, not after 3 weeks. Not after 3 weeks of Stein. Stein's scoring rate.
He's not got a better KO record, I'll tell you that.
Unbelievable. But seriously, I wouldn't be surprised with that. But seriously, Alex Ferguson was dropped by Rangers, heavily dropped, and they ended up. I know he ended up playing in Red-Ash pitches against Glasgow Transport, Glasgow Corporation Transport. That's the team levels he was playing against because he really fell out with the management, big style.
Let's talk about the good times, boys.
Of course. I'm just saying, Ferguson.
No, you're right, Bridge.
66,000 record transfer.
He still had a better scoring rate than Colin Stein. That's all.
So what was his rate then? What was his rate?
Just above 1 in every 2 games, and Stein's was a bit less than 1 in every 2 games.
How many? Does it tell you how many games that Fergie played?
63. Scored 32 goals.
That's not bad going.
He didn't score in the European Cup final.
No,
he didn't.
I said. Yes.
Don't you start getting that technical carry on again. You know, like I'm on with that technical crap.
You know he's at it, didn't you? You try to pull you in.
Oh, yeah.
Don't go for a big
hook.
Man's a shocker.
Big hook.
The man's a shocker.
You know what stats are like the mini skirts? They sometimes just cover the good bits.
Wow.
And that last competition, they definitely covered the good bits for us, me and JFK. And there's a shout out to JFK. I hope you feel better, pal.
Here.
Right, I don't know what's happened, but...
Right, Billy, come on. How special is this team?
Words. I don't have the words for it, mate. It's simply, I just don't have the words. It's absolutely fantastic. And that performance today, and I know my brother was like, I said they could have scored 2 or 3. I said, but if they'd have scored 2 or 3, we would have got 3 or 4 because really, their chances weren't the chances. They were like, no worries. Just what a performance. I'm just over the moon with the whole thing. It's just like I said, I've not got the words for it. I just don't have the words for it. I can't pick out a player. I know I picked McGregor as my player of the year. And
well, just, if you've not got the words for it, what did you phone up for?
You what?
Stop digging, Baloo. Stop digging.
Listen, he's just on the wind-up. What are you on today?
You go on and say what you want to say, pal. Don't you worry about it.
I've had too much to drink. I've had too many different drinks, but anyway.
All right, well then.
Baloo, do you know this year? Baloo, do you know this year's the easiest year to pick out player of the year? Because no matter who you pick, you're right.
Aye, that's it. You're on the button because there's not been a failure. I mean, you want to get to Davis, you want to get to Morelos, you want to get to Tav, you want to get to Goldson. I gave it to goalie, but nah,
I went for Brad. I went for Brandon Barker, Robert.
Who did you go for? You thought it said haircut of the year, but didn't you?
Oh dear.
Brandon Barker, what a haircut that is, man. I'm glad I'm bald.
Isn't it? That's super.
Shocking, man.
Well said, Oxford. Well said. Brandon Barker.
Anyway, I take it everybody enjoyed the game today. Brilliant. Them to get to Ibrox, them to get to George Square, no?
No, I never got.
I was half tempted to go myself, but I thought, no, I'm going to get him, sit in the house and watch it. And
I think George Square is just starting now, mate. I think it's just starting now.
Aye, it will be. It will be.
I'm just watching it now in George Square. Place is
The only reason I didn't go Baloo is because I couldn't outrun the Polos. If I could outrun the Polos, I went.
I'm very old for it. To outrun the Polos, and that's for sure at George Square. Invariably.
Boys, I need to say to you, by the way, I know I've not been phoning in for the last few weeks, but I've been listening all the time, and really see what you guys have contributed to this, like this point in time where we got to for all the years that you have been putting this on. Hats off to you guys. Absolutely brilliant show, great idea, really well executed, and so well loved by all the fans. Honestly, I don't know how much. I don't know if you know how much you've you've contributed and how much you mean to the Rangers support. But I tell you, it wouldn't have been the same without you. This has been fantastic, and thanks very much for the bottom of my heart for everything. I've been sitting in here, second, emotional. I've been sitting in here on my own quite a lot of nights, listening to all you guys throwing your toms worth in, and it's been brilliant, and it's made all the difference, and it's kept us all together, and it's made us as strong as we are. So thanks very much for everything. It's been fantastic.
We're getting fed up with these kind. We're getting fed up kind words, Bridge. Just get them to send checks, Bridge, man.
I think so too. I think so too. Before next season starts, you need to start. Never mind.
I've got a pair of Glen checks. Are they any good to you?
Glen checks, aye.
Listen, as I've said before, Balloon, guys like you come on and you've contributed to Rangers Radio. We appreciate you, mate.
Well, thanks very much, but I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you guys. So fantastic.
Don't go mad, Oxchair. For God's sake, don't go mad. It wasn't for him. For God's sake. I'm only kidding.
Oh, I know what you mean. And I know what you mean. I know.
Don't go mad. You're too late, Bridge. He sits down this in a straight jacket. He's in a straight jacket doing this.
Okay. We're getting emotional.
Somebody's holding the mic up to his face.
With tears are welling up, okay?
Oh, it's been a lot of day, isn't it? Absolutely.
Oh, jeez. By the way, what a time.
Aye.
I know I'm a bit older than yourself, Baloo, but this is the greatest I've known. This is the greatest I've known. I've been so involved particularly the last 10 years, seriously involved, doing everything we can for our club and team. And my goodness gracious, we've won a watch with getting that boy Gerrard to come in the door. And look at him, he's carrying us. His shoulders are broad and he's carrying us. Just fabulous.
Well, you saw his interview. And what it means to him. I mean, see when he actually came out with the words saying that, when I was a boy, I thought growing up there was only one team for you. That just tells you everything that we mean to him as well. And my heart was bursting at my chest when he was saying that. I just thought, this is fantastic. This guy's going to be here for a while. What you're saying.
Here's a question for you, then. A serious question for you. I'll start with you, Balloon, and go around the lads. Would you swap Gerrard for any other manager in world football?
No. No question. No.
At this moment in time, no. No, he's irreplaceable at this moment in time. Everybody's replaceable eventually, but no in this moment in time, no. No, definitely not.
Hang on.
Andy?
No, he's pivotal for where we're going and the strides that we're looking to take. Not at all, as I said, I was wary at the beginning, but no, I totally ate my words for that. He's no. I don't think who we're going to replace him with. It's not even thinkable.
All right, Scott.
Me? Scott.
Yeah. Go on, Scott.
No, I couldn't replace Steven Gerrard. I mean, he's brought so much dignity and just the manner he goes about things. He's brought us back to where our club was.
Well said, pal. Well said.
Totally. But also, special mention to Jim King.
It just felt it was fate, didn't it? Right person, right place, right time for Gerrard. It really was. It worked out that way. Okay, there was humps and bumps, and we're disappointed with certain results, blah blah blah. But it just seems to be fate. It just seems to be that you have to be in the right place at the right time, and it just worked out for him. And I'm glad for the guy. I really am glad for the guy. I really am. He deserves it.
There is no way in this God's earth I would change Stephen Davis. No way. Sorry to say. If anybody thinks that, they can think again. No way. Sorry, Steven Gerrard, and Stephen Davis as well. Seriously, Stephen.
Right, Bridge, I'm out of your house. What you drink? I want some of that.
Hey, pour me a half as well, would you?
Got to keep him. As much as possible, that the guy has been a magician for us. He's been a magician. And
can I just say something there a minute to Scott there, right enough? He does a lot of little things for me. And I just like to thank him for a certain little sticker that he did for me. And my heart goes out to that guy. He's fantastic. That's all I want to say. He knows what I mean, this Scott. But absolutely, he did 2 stickers there for me just to stick on my phone. That's meant an hell of a lot to me going through what we've been through. So I just like, with the bottom of my heart, Scott,
absolutely.
There you go. It's part of the family, isn't it? This is what you were saying. This is his family. This is why we're different from everybody else. Nobody gets us, but we get it. And that to me is all that matters. We get it. I don't care what everybody else thinks. We get it.
You should have given me a shout, Andy. I'd have got you these stickers on and off. I've got you left and right for your clubs.
You keep going like, I'm like an elephant, I'll come back another day. You just keep bagging me out there.
Oh, bro. No, certainly when they Oxford, I would definitely not change Steven Gerrard. No way.
What about you, Ox?
No, not a chance, mate. Not a chance. No, there's nobody that springs to mind. Anybody. I don't think even Guardiola could have done the job that Gerrard's done and built a team, because he's built a team. Spent a couple of shillings, really, all bare, isn't he?
I mean, if you look at it comparatively to everybody else, it's unbelievable. It really is unbelievable what he's achieved. Everybody's talking about outside of Scottish football. It's only Scottish football. It's only Scottish football. But it's no easy when you're Rangers to win Scottish titles. I'm telling you, that mob is a different kettle of fish altogether, because I don't think people try as much as they try against the Rangers. The Rangers are the established club. Rangers are the team to beat, and I like it that way. I love that, because that's why we say we welcome the chase. We always welcome the chase. We want the competition. We don't want to win leagues easy. We don't want teams to roll over for us. We want to go out and beat you fair and square. And if we beat you, and you beat us, you beat us. That's fair enough. That's how we didn't jump up and down about St Johnstone or St Mirren and all that. They beat us fair and square. No complaints. We're unhappy about the result. Of course we are. But we've no complaints about them beating us. It's just football. That's what it should be. So for Rangers to go and do and Gerrard to go and do what he done this year needs commended, by the way. But a lot of people outside of Scotland won't. They'll think it's easy. It's no easy, by the way. It's just knowing you're the Rangers managers now.
Well,
you're dead right, Albert. You're dead right.
Well, gentlemen, we've reached the time of the evening. Mr. Fox has manned the technicals up. His old school blue is somewhere in the southwest of Glasgow as we speak, yeah? So, I'd like to thank you for taking part. Number 3, you can get a shout out. I'll start with Ozzy here. On Ozzy.
A big thank you to everyone on Rangers Radio and in our wee WhatsApp group. I mean, you are my family. And Andy, you sent me that flag. So, right back at you.
You're going to have us
You're our family.
Thanks very much, Ozzy, yeah. Always a pleasure, mate. Alex Kerr.
Absolutely.
Oh, they two's a pair of soppy old buggers, aren't they?
I like Kelly. That's shocking.
No, listen, I've grown to really enjoy the platform that you guys have put on. These are all first class at what you do. Couldn't echo what Albert's said enough there, and Bob, Jer, and plenty of others before us. We all love the platform you put on, so keep up the great work, guys, because you make a lot of bears very happy to pass 8 hours at night, and we look forward to you coming back after your wee well-earned rest.
We make a lot of bearettes very happy when they get peace to watch the telly at night. Who was next? Andy Felix.
Yeah, I'd just like to echo Scott and Alec and all you guys that I've got to talk to. We've not always agreed, but we're all one. I think we'll always be. For me, long may it continue. I hope we're around for a lot of years and we're still doing this. As I say, my bucket list is I've got to meet you guys. And as you said about the ladies, my missus is going to be allowed into the room fast from next week, which is I'm not too happy about that. I'm still ready, so I'll still be on, to be honest with you. But there you go. But no, thank you from the bottom of my heart and for every one of you.
We appreciate the support for you and Shug, mate, to all the Rangers Radio and the Rangers family causes.
Big shout out to Shug.
Albert?
Well, I'm going to steal one of Bridges' sayings to all the Rangers fans all over the world. All the best. I hope you enjoy your day. But a special shout out to my quiz partner JFK. I hope he feels better, and I hope he's enjoyed the day. I hope he's allowed to enjoy the day. So all the best, JFK. Hope you get better soon, pal.
Well said, Billy.
I can't say any more than what's been said. Love the Rangers radio family. Love the Rangers family. Can't wait till we're all back together again very soon and go into 56 and hopefully do something magical in Europe. So, thanks, boys. Love it all.
Well, Bridgeman, it's over to you, Mucker.
What can I say? Seriously, my emotions are bubbling up here. Seriously, guys, what a day. Fabulous day. Brilliant show, Ox, and to be thrown together so quickly, wonderful. Well done to you and well done to the techie team. Absolutely superb. Particularly Fox, of course, probably working away in the background, shoveling the coal in. Can I just say to all the Rangers fans all over the world, in particular Rangers fans on here and Rangers Radio, every single one of us, we must appreciate what that man's done for us, Mr. Gerard MBE. Please, everybody keep it going for the Rangers, because the Rangers really need us, and I'm on the train, the 56 Express. Keep it going.
Yeah, thanks to everybody who took the time to call. Aussie Jer, Denver Bear, the young boy came in, Sean, and his mate John. It was great to hear from him. Baloo, Albert, Andy Felix, and Alex Kelly, and of course the one and only Bridgeman. But once again, a big shout out to Mr. Fox. Without him, there's no show. Thanks for listening. Please, everybody, enjoy their night. Go and enjoy it. Celebrate like you've never celebrated before, because we are the people. We deserve it. Rangers Radio will be back for the last show of the season between 8 and 10. And Monday night we will be joined by every one of the panellists. Thanks for listening. Take care. We are the champions. Take it away, Fox.
Every Saturday we follow, we cheer the boys in blue, the most successful team in football. We're Scotland's gallant few, though at times they have been hard. We've followed near and far. You will always hear us roaring from the stands in Ibrox Park. Scotland's gallant few, who times they have been hard.